Hey, this is Evan Woodbery and Ben Frederickson. We're with Go Vols Extra and the Knoxville News Sentinel, and today is GVX TV's Reporter Spotlight. We just met with Butch Jones for a preview of the upcoming game at number 10 Missouri. Vols coming off a tough loss at number 1 Alabama, although not terribly unexpected. And we thought we were done talking about quarterbacks a couple weeks ago, and that was pretty much all we talked about today was the quarterback situation and who's it going to be, Josh Dobbs or Justin Worley.
Yeah, it seems that when it was just supposed to be Worley moving forward, a banged up thumb, and now we're kind of all options open again. And Butch talked a lot about what he saw out of Dobbs in the second half. Getting his first appearance as a Vol, and also kind of their options moving ahead and how they're going to keep it open this week, and really aren't going to set a timetable on when they're going to name a starter for the game against the Tigers.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it's right before kickoff, because that's what they did in the Florida game. And the other interesting things that Jones said today was that Nathan Peterman has his cast off, is very close to coming back, could even be a wild card candidate today. And he also didn't rule out the other true freshman, Riley Ferguson. So let's hear what Butch Jones had to say about the quarterback situation.
In our mind, Justin is day-to-day. You know, he was in watching film this morning, and obviously Joshua, gained some valuable game repetitions against a quality opponent in a hostile environment, and Riley will be part of that mix as well. The positive thing is, I touched on this briefly last week, is Nate Peterman's cast is off. He's back, and now he's rehabbing the strength, and we'll see how he progresses. There is a possibility by the end of the week, he may be available as well, but you never know with the body and how it heals, but he's back and he's rehabbing.
Quarterback isn't the only injury that Tennessee's facing right now. They've got some challenges at safety as well. Brian Randolph, the starter, missed part of the game. Byron Moore, the backup safety, missed part of the game, left on crutches. Butch Jones said they're going to make a change, move freshman linebacker Jalen Reeves-Maven back to safety, which is where he started the season. So that will provide them with some depth, at least in practice, and we'll see what that means going into the game. Now, looking over to the Mizzou side of the ball, they had an injury at quarterback a couple weeks ago and filled it with Matty Mock, who's done a nice job, and Butch has some relationships with him.
Right. Mock is a redshirt freshman who's pretty much stepped into the spot that James Franklin was in before he separated that shoulder. And Butch had some high praise for Mock. He actually recruited him while he was at Cincinnati, and kind of talked just about what he sees in Mock, and mainly what makes him, the most dangerous quarterback option for them, because of the way he can extend some plays and make some moves that actually, turn nothing into something, as he said. So you'll hear him talk more about Mock here.
The thing that concerns me the most about him is he's able to improvise. He's able to take a bad play and turn it into a big play. He's able to scramble. He's trying to move around. He throws exceptionally well, out of the pocket. And he's got a little bit of swagger to him, and that's Matty Mock.
Missouri's coming off a tough loss just like Tennessee is, although theirs went down to the wire, and there was a lot of national attention because Missouri's kicker missed a short field goal and got all sorts of Twitter hate after the game on his account. And Butch Jones actually had some interesting comments about that today. Butch Jones just went past 100,000 Twitter followers, but he said if you've got a problem with Twitter, the easiest thing to do is just cancel your account.
Well, it is the world that we live in, and that's social media. And the best thing to combat it is don't have a Twitter account. And we always talk about managing the clutter and managing the distractions, but I think Rick Pitino said it the best at their media day. He said our kids can't go 5 minutes without picking their phone up, or they can't read a chapter of a book before picking their book up or their phone up. And I think that's society, that's the world that we live in. But again, it's educating our players, of again, managing the clutter and the distractions. And that's all distractions. Just focus on the task at hand. And that's an ongoing process that we deal with each and every day.
So follow us all week on GoVolsExtra.com. We'll have tons of video and stories and news and notes leading up to Tennessee's game at number 10 Missouri. And then live on Saturday, we'll have full coverage from Columbia, Missouri. This is Ben Frederickson. You can follow him on Ben_Fred on Twitter. You can follow me on Tennessee Beat on Twitter. If you have any questions for our GVX TV segments later in the week, just get in contact with us. Thanks for watching.